hello, hello. Yes, we are live. This is your Fierce Queen of Wands live with your reading for July 23rd, the week of July 23rd, so this week. And I wanted to point out, because I was thinking about this earlier as I was doing my own reading for this week. We are now in Leo season, we are coming out of Cancer season, and I've been feeling this energy, and I don't know if y'all have been feeling it too. There's this feeling that Cancer is a very deep emotional sign, like a very cardinal water energy, so sort of the leading water energy. I'm an Aries myself, hence the Queen of Wands. So I have that cardinal fire energy. My moon and my ascendant are in Libra, so I also have cardinal air energy. So I know what it's like to have those in my life, sort of have those leading energies. And pardon the mess in the back. Like I mentioned, I recently moved. And it's a temporary space, but so I'm not super worried about unpacking and stuff. So y'all might see boxes and stuff in the background as I do these readings and stuff. And um, again, I just got started with this, so these videos will be experimental. I'm open to trying new things. If you all put in the comments stuff that you like, that you would like to see, types of readings that you would like me to do, I'm flexible and open to that. But anyway, back to that cardinal energy. So we're leaving the cardinal water energy. So very deep, intense. I watch Amber Khan's videos, The Quietest Revolution. So shout out to Amber. I highly recommend her readings and her videos. I watch her videos, and she was talking about how Cancer energy is very like ocean depth energy, very deep water energy. So the vastness of the ocean. So in my reflection on that and sort of the energy that I've been feeling this week, and I definitely felt it yesterday, is kind of, so now that we're out of Cancer season going into Leo, I feel like the comparison is like, when divers, deep sea divers, are coming back up to the surface, they have to do it at a steady pace so that they don't, so the pressure change doesn't like inflate bubbles of air in their blood and cause huge health problems. So I feel like this energy is kind of similar. So we are coming out of those deep diving moments in our own souls, in our hearts, in our emotions, and we're coming back up to the light, coming back up to the sun, to the fire of Leo. So I wanted to do this reading to sort of help you all, my subscribers, navigate this transition. So how do we transition? How can we best transition in this best week of Leo out of Cancer into Leo as we're sort of rising back up? So we'll do the 6-card spread that I like for the week. And I'll show you the cards and talk about them. I'm using the Tarot Apocalypsis today. That's the back of the card. They're really pretty, and they're really calling to me today. I was trying to read with another deck, and I kept shuffling and never felt the never felt the like stop energy. I just kind of felt like keep shuffling. And I was like, okay, something's up here. I think I'm reading with the wrong deck. And yeah, that's what it was. I took these out. Again, since I've moved, I haven't had my tarot decks all displayed and stuff. So I took these out, put them back in order, cleanse the energy a bit, and fresh new deck for fresh reading, right? And they really spoke to me. So here they will speak to you all and give you all the guidance that you need. Ooh. Look at the deck. We're about ready. 6 cards for 7 days for my viewers. This is you right now. The theme of this week. The challenge. Remember. The lesson. The gift. And that's just the weekly spread I like to use. I got it from the Galaxy Tarot app, so shout out. I like to cite my sources and give y'all tools as well, so that you can read for yourselves. And if you need extra help, of course, that's what we readers on YouTube are here for. But Amber, again, lots of shout outs to Amber. Amber was talking about making her channel, helping teach people how they can read their own cards, because tarot is a really powerful tool that really anyone can pick up and use. I'm sure if y'all follow tarot readers on YouTube, they talk a lot about archetypes and pictures. And really, if you can read a picture, then you can read a um, tarot card, tarot spread, etc. Um, and of course, if you meditate, chill out, and connect with the energies more, then you can get deeper messages rather than just that's what this card means, that's what this card means. And I know a lot of people do a lot of work around reading tarot intuitively. So if y'all are curious, want to put tarot on your phone, Biddy Tarot, not Biddy Tarot, great resource online. Shout out to Biddy Tarot and Bridget's work. Galaxy Tarot, the Galaxy Tarot app is really good. It's a free app that you can get, Android, iPhone. So shout out to them and their work. So first off, where are you all now? This is the Prince of Swords. So you are really coming out of Cancer season blazing. Look at that. In this deck, the Prince of Swords. I know some of these gods and goddesses. In the Tarot Apocalypse, the Prince of Swords is represented by the god Loki, the god of chaos or trickster and stuff. So y'all are kind of coming out of, right now, that transition, today being the first day of Leo season. I believe in let's generally consider the first day of Leo season. You are coming out of this blazing like, look at that. That eagle is squawking. Loki's got his sword ready. Like you are really just coming out, guns blazing in this start of Leo season, ready to take on that fire energy. So that's a great place to start. A warning with the Prince of Swords and also with the representation of Loki. Give that energy a goal, a direction. If not, that eagle's just going to be flapping all over the place. Your energy's going to be all over the place. So we'll see what comes up in the reading, but just something I'm feeling right now. So now, that was you. Now, the theme of this week, the Emperor. Ooh, so, hey, that's my card, the Emperor Aries. So sort of that fire energy, stepping into that fire. And I think really leading, the Emperor, of course, is a leader. Like I mentioned earlier, Aries is a cardinal fire energy. So the theme of this week is how can you put that energy to work? How do you be a leader in your life, in your workplace, in your family, different contexts and stuff. So reflect on that a little bit. How can you put this fire energy to work? One thing I notice here too, I love when this happens. Do you notice there's like thunder in both cards? So there's I feel like that's kind of that chaotic energy feeling of coming out of water and going into fire, sort of that chaos, things going everywhere, things maybe not going how you would plan. So how can you grab that and start channeling it in another direction? The challenge this week, Justice reversed. And I was like, oh, there's more lightning. No, that's just stars in the back. So, oh, hello, someone's watching, hey. So with Justice reversed, there's an imbalance here. So you're trying to find balance. That challenge, again, the challenge of finding balance in that water energy going into fire. The challenge of giving that Prince of Swords something to do, a direction to go in, and also giving that Emperor a purpose. So there's that, finding that balance right there. So one thing you need to remember this week, something you've gone through before, something good to keep in mind this week, the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So from this card with the remembering, the Ten of Pentacles is about abundance, is about family, is about coming together. That reverse energy, you might feel disconnected from family, disconnected from your abundance. You might be spending money, again, that Prince of Swords kind of all over the place. You might be spending money that you don't necessarily have, relying too much on credit, borrowing from friends, family, or taking out loans that you don't necessarily feel you can pay back. So sort of remembering past situations where you were disconnected from your abundance, disconnected from family and friends, and remembering to bring that energy back in. Sort of think back, like, have I been in this situation before? How did it feel? How has it felt? And how can I bring that balance back in to not create problems in the future? The lesson being learned this week, the Three of Cups. Again, friends and family coming together. Your lesson is to bring your family back, bring your friends back, bring that group dynamic, group energy back, working together with people, again, to help create this balance, to help get some feedback, and some structure back as you transition into this fire energy and get into this fire flow of things. So really fun reading so far. And your gift this week, I love this part, the last part, the gift, the King of Swords. Um, it's funny that as we walk into fire, we get the King of Air show up. Although I was watching earlier, I got another king in a reading before, and they sort of pointed out the kings are the fire energy of their suit. So the King of Swords being the air energy, the fire energy of air. So sort of how can you combine that active fire energy with the thoughtfulness of the air energy? So the King of Swords kind of related to the Justice card. I feel like Justice is more related to the Queen of Swords, more related to the Libra energy. Um, but the King of Swords is also an arbiter of justice. He's also somebody who knows how to swing his sword, rather. He also wields the sword of justice and knows how to use it in a way that's thoughtful, that's just, as compared to. Oh! As compared to how we started, the Prince of Swords, who's kind of just going a little nuts and all over the place with it. So I think really cool complete here, right? So we're starting off as the prince and we're ending up as the king if we follow the lessons, if we can find that balance with justice and stuff. Ooh, I love these readings when this happens like this. And then the overall theme, this was at the bottom of the deck. The overall theme is the King of Cups. So, sort of that Cancer energy still kind of feeling over all of this, sort of hanging out over all of this. And right under it was the Ten of Wands also. So sort of dragging this Cancer energy into this fire energy, but we're dragging it to finally be done with it. We're finally putting the cap on this, putting the cap on Cancer season. If you've been all up in your feelings this past week, these past couple of weeks, we're putting the cap on that. We're done with that, and we're moving forward into a more active, fiery energy. So that's the reading for this week. We got one viewer in the chat, one like. Thank you so much. And check out my other videos. I'll be posting more stuff soon and more often. Now that I'm moved into a more stable, fun, air-conditioned location. So thank you very much, and watch out for other stuff. Bye. Oh, of course, if you want to book a reading, you can check me out at Fierce Queen of Wands Tarot on Instagram, or you can send me an email, fiercequeentarot@gmail.com, and we can get you sorted out, especially if you need more individual, personalized help figuring out this Cancer energy transition. So thank you. Bye.